Hey guys, we're checking out the Kontrol MK3 keyboard by Native Instruments, and this time I'm going to focus on this main area right here where we have this big screen and all the other buttons around this. So let's get started. So quick overview. First, on the right, we have the joystick, we have browser, plugin, and DAW buttons. On the top of the screen, we have different buttons that will make sense in context of whatever plugin you have loaded or library. Then, of course, we have the big screen, which I love. Great resolution, looks excellent. And on the bottom here, we have dials. And by the way, these dials are touch sensitive. So when I just touch them lightly, you will see the value and other related information. Now, on the left side here, we have the play assist. And if you are familiar with Native Instruments keyboards, you know that they have scales and they also have arpeggiators. We have hold, gate reset, and so on. So these will help you play live if you want to lock into a scale or maybe run some arpeggiators or whatever. So we'll talk about that later. We have the settings, and there are different things here. Again, you can change the brightness of the LEDs. You can change the default color right here and so on. And we have pages. So we have left and right, and these left and right buttons will also make sense in context of whatever plugin or library you have loaded. And we also have the previous and we have the next buttons, which we can use to load different things. And on the left side, we have shift to activate some additional features, undo, redo, quantize, and the DAW controls like looping, play, record, count in, stop, and so on. So now let's see how everything works together. And Native Instruments claim that they've done a lot of work to have this keyboard integrate much better with their ecosystem with NKS, or specifically NKS2 format. So let's go directly into the browser, and you can see that we have all kinds of libraries already here for us to choose. And this can be done also, of course, in complete control. So I can go in complete control and again browse through the different libraries that I have. And I'm focused on Native Instruments right now, but I can remove this filter. Let's remove it. And now I can see all my libraries, and I have a lot. But I can do this also with the keyboard. So first dial right here, I have the brand. So I can just touch that lightly and go through the brands. And let's see, I have, for example, this new one. And then I'll see all the different presets that are related to that library. And I can go and find something else. Let's go to Arturia. And again, I'll see all the presets, but I can also focus on products. I can load anything that I like in specific to Arturia and so on. So if I want to load anything, I can just go find the product and click on this joystick. Now it's going to load, and I can just go and play that. And you can see that we have some of the controls already mapped. And this is because the keyboard already recognized the NKS format here, and they can use it. But in the future, more and more vendors will have tighter integration, and I'll show you some examples. Now, when you're loading NKS2 instrument, you will see this edit right here. And if you'll click this, you'll see that you have a lot of things that you didn't have before to actually control this library. So now we have the grain, we have sample, we have the grain effects, sample effects, send effects, global effects, and so on. So everything can be controlled from this panel right here. And I can go back to the main page. And for example, here we have the XY pad that you see right here in the middle. So I can just play something. But I can also do this from here. Now, if I go into edit and I want to change something, maybe with the sample, and I have the transposition, I have pitch. Other things that I can do here is, for example, right now I have Ashlight loaded. And if you're familiar with Complete Control, you might know that you can load more plugins in the chain. So I can click this button right here and I have an empty slot. So I can go and click this browse here. And now I have different plugins that I can load. And again, I have the brand. So I can find something interesting, maybe from Native Instruments, and I can find the product right here. And let's see if we can find something interesting like this Raum reverb that I really love. So now I have the plugin loaded. Let's play. Now the melody presets in Mint are actually single notes, so they sound like this. But I can use the play assist. So I'm going to click play assist and now I can activate the arpeggiator. I'm going to shift, click it, and now play a chord. And I can change the type, for example, up and down. Add octaves, right, and change the rate. Let's add some swing. And we can also see that we have some more pages here, and I can click that and have more arpeggiator settings. Now, if I want to lock the keyboard to a specific scale, that's very easy. I'm just going to go again to play assist. I'm going to select the scale, but remember, we need to click shift, scale, and now I have C major scale, and you can see the LED guide lights. And if I press any of the keys that is not in the scale, it will play the next one. Now, of course, I can change the scale. So right now the type is major, but I have all kinds of types. I can go with minor, and we have different banks, by the way. So if we'll go into modes, we'll see the different modes. And I can go back to main and go with minor. So this is C minor. And you can see that all the notes of the scale are mapped to the white keys because we are in easy mode. I can change it back to map. Right, so that was a quick overview of Kontrol MK3 keyboard by Native Instruments. If you still have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next videos. Thanks and bye-bye.